shot me a bar, courtesy of Robert Edwards Auctions. And it's all coming up right now. Oh, crap. He's not dead. Hello, everybody. My name is Robert Sagati. I'm also known as the Commenting Collector, but for this one episode, I'll probably also be known as Davy Crockett. That's enough singing. Well, I'm here with my bar friend, wah wah, and we're excited to show you what I had won in the REA Robert Edwards auction this spring. And it actually complements what I won during last year's REA spring auction, which was that I showed you earlier, this 1956 Walt Disney's Davy Crockett unopened pack.
Wow.
So I've had this for about a year, and I've just wanted to kind of have the trading cards that one would get if they bought a pack back then in 1956, 69 years ago. So there's no way in heck that I was going to open this beauty, but as fate would have it, I was perusing the most recent this spring's REA auction, and what I want to do is what I'll do is go to the auction the last day, and I'll filter out probably the best deals that I can find, and I do that by filtering out the lots that have the least amount of bids or the least amount of activity, because a lot of times those are kind of the sleepers that one can maybe get some deals. And lo and behold, there was a 1956 Davy Crockett trading card set, and not just one, but two sets, because one set has orange backs, and I'll show you those in a second, and the other set, it's actually a rarer set, has green backs. So it's basically a 2-for-1. There was only a few bids on them through the whole duration of the auction, which was going to be ending that day. So I basically did a little research. I went on eBay and online, kind of got a feel for the market on these trading cards, and just made an offer, made a bid of what I thought would be my best bid, and just let the chips fall where they may. And lo and behold, auction ends, and I came away a winner of the trading cards I'm going to show you in a second. But what I really, gosh, these coonskin caps are a little itchy, but that's okay. Another reason that I'm excited about these cards is it's hard to tell by just probably looking at them without scale, but these are actually 2.5 inches wide, which is kind of what the standard size is today for cards, but they're actually 3 3/4 inch tall. And here, I'll show you just for scale purposes. I'll let my bear go, but here, if you line them up, you can see the 50s trading cards, they're about a 1/2 inch taller. And well, you vintage card collectors know about the 50s card sets. In fact, you'll have to buy if you own those 50s cards and you want to put them in plastic sheets, you're going to buy the 8-pocket plastic sheet, as opposed to the 9-pocket plastic sheet, which came around the late 50s, early 60s, or definitely in the 60s, but I think late 50s is when they shrunk a little. But there's just, for me, seeing those old vintage trading cards that are just a little bigger, there's nothing better than that. And well, you can look at shrinkflation these days, where a box of cereal is getting so small that it's just unbelievable. But back in the day, when cards were cards, they were behemoths. And not only that, and I'm really excited to show these for the color. It's just the brilliant color on these cards. It's just unbelievable. It almost is reminiscent for me of the 1953 Bowman color, which for many collectors is the gold standard of baseball cards from any era, those 1953 Bowman colors. So this is kind of in that same spirit. So I'm going to be excited to turn around the camera in a second, and Mr. Barr and I will be happy to maybe throw in some tidbits, some factoids about the cards along the way. So kick back, enjoy, grab your favorite musket and your coonskin cap, and sit back and enjoy a little Davy Crockett, King of the Wild Frontier.
Don't quit your day job, hobby boy.
1956 Topps Davy Crockett orange back cards still hit a nostalgic soft spot. The character has grown to be bigger than history and entered the realm of pop culture myth. These cards are much more common than the greenbacks. For a set from the 1950s, raw cards are relatively affordable. They are also not too hard to find as long as condition isn't a major issue. However, professionally graded cards in top shape are highly desirable and can fetch huge amounts on the secondary market. The first of two Davy Crockett sets released by Topps in 1956, cards used images from Davy Crockett, King of the Wild Frontier, the classic miniseries that originally aired in 1955 as part of the Disneyland TV series. Card fonts use a very simple design. Stills from the film take up the vast majority of space. A small white border surrounds it. Captions are inside a small red box. Hardbacks are a little more intricate. As the set's name suggests, they are dominated by an orange color. This differentiates them from the second series, which uses green backs. The caption is repeated along the top, alongside the card number. A somewhat detailed write-up follows, which is placed inside a white box. The bottom has key art advertising the mini-series. Next to the text is a simple illustration of the Alamo.
And the rest of his life he took the stand that justice was due every redskin band. Davy Crockett, holding his promise dear.
1956 Topps Davy Crockett set consists of 80 cards measuring 2.5 by 3.5 inches and highlights the extremely popular 1955 Walt Disney film, Davy Crockett, King of the Wild Frontier, starring Fess Parker and Buddy Ebsen. Originally, Topps released the orange-back set in early 1955 on a thicker cardboard stock than the green-back version released later that year. The release is based on the 3-episode miniseries of made-for-TV films, which ran in 1954 and 1955. All the photos come from those 3 films and are printed in full color with a slogan printed within red boxes on the font. The reverse expounds on the front slogan. The card backs are printed in orange or green with a drawing of the Alamo on the right side. The caption from the front of each is reprinted on the back next to the card number and explained in more detail. At the bottom of the reverse text boxes is a preview of the next card in the series. The orange set is numbered number 1 through 80, while the green has a designation number 1A through 80A. The greenbacks are much more difficult to find in exceptional condition due to be the thinner stock and also appear to be more likely off-center due to the thinner stock. The most desirable cards of the highly collectible series are King of the Wild Frontier, number 1, Century, Where's Crockett, number 4, Savage Chief, number 21, Colonel Crockett Reporting, number 51, Storming the Walls, number 67, and Bowie's Last Stand, number 80.
Davy Crockett. king of the wild frontier.
You know, David Crockett, born August 17th, 1786, died March 6, 1836, was an American politician, militia officer, and frontiersman, often referred to in popular culture as the king of the wild frontier. He represented Tennessee in the United States House of Representatives and fought in the Texas Revolution.
On a river trip, when a bragging boatman give him some lip, a claiming there was no man he couldn't whip. Davy Crockett, tangling with Big Mike Pink.
Davy Crockett dies at the Alamo in the third episode of the original 1954 through 55 Disney miniseries. This is in line with historical fact, as the real Davy Crockett died at the Alamo in 1836.
Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier.
Walt Disney produced weekly one-hour television programs for ABC as part of a deal that allowed him to build the Disneyland theme park. Disney wished to highlight historical figures, and his company developed 3 episodes on Crockett. Davy Crockett, Indian Fighter, Davy Crockett Goes to Congress, and Davy Crockett at the Alamo, broadcast December 1954 through February 1955. They were shot on color film at Great Smoky Mountains National Park, at the Mountain Farm Museum, adjacent to the Oconaluftee Visitor Center, near Quella Reservation's entrance, and at James Conejo Ranch, California. Crockett's death at the Battle of the Alamo is not actually shown. Crockett, the last survivor in the battle, is seen on the parapet swinging his rifle at the oncoming hordes of Mexican soldiers. The picture fades and the flag of Texas is shown flying in the breeze as the male chorus reprises the last lines of The Ballad of Davy Crockett. The first 3 episodes of the serial were edited together as the theatrical film Davy Crockett, King of the Wild Frontier, 1955. Well, thanks for joining me. Remember to like this video. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And if you're not subscribed, a subscription to my channel would be greatly appreciated. Until next week, good collecting.
What's he doing in there? Shh. What's he doing? Experimenting. He's trying to grin down a bear. Grin down a... You backwoods buffoons think the rest of us will believe anything, don't you? Crockett! Crockett, can't you hear me? Come out of there, man! I've got a message! You sure spoiled things good. Now I gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Yee-hoo! Give him like fur, Davy! Do something. Just what did you have in mind, Major? Stick with him, Davy!
Now, Major, what was it you wanted to see me about?
General Jackson wants to see you.
Just as soon as we get that bar pulled up. Come on, boys, it's a fair to middling-sized critter.